Hello guys, welcome back to Stoichkov's Expendables, the weekly series that we do on this channel. If you're unfamiliar with the rules and concept of the series, you can check all the info down in the description below. And before we jump into the squad building aspect of the video, let's just do a quick stat check on Stoichkov. So in 395 games he has about 554 goals, if my math is correct, which is quite impressive. And also let's take a look at the other player that you've seen in the title and the thumbnail of the video, and that's Andras Schaefer. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail of what I think about this player, since most probably you've already seen like tons of videos on him, but overall, even after one upgrade, this card looks insane. And if Union Berlin continue their run in the Europa League, which to be honest, they are a solid side, I do back them to go like far in the tournament, this card could potentially be one of the best midfielders in the game, while still technically being a silver, which is quite insane. But yeah, overall these are my thoughts on Schaefer. Now let's check out the rest of the team. We're going to start first with the striker, and this is a player that I've used in the beginning of FIFA, and that's Nkunku's normal gold card. I couldn't afford his path to glory, and to be honest, his stats look pretty nice. Hopefully he can still do the job. Moving over to the right mid position, we picked a player that gives chemistry both to Schaefer and to Nkunku, and that's Zobolaj. He is Hungarian, he's from Leipzig, and this completes the trio of Bundesliga players, and all of them get a minimum of 2, and obviously Zobolaj gets 3 chemistry, which is quite nice. Now let's check out the rest of the midfield. Moving over to the central center mid spot, we have a player that I've packed multiple times, and it's finally time to use him, and that's Bruno Guimaraes. His stats look pretty great, to be honest, and I cannot wait to use him. And completing the midfield, we have a player that actually makes this team a 3-league hybrid, and that's Marino, who, similar to Bruno Guimaraes, has pretty good stats, and potentially he will be our center defensive midfielder once we do our formation change. So moving over to the defense, we're gonna start first with the left back, and our left back is gonna be the only red pick that we got from last week's FUT Champs rewards, and that's Reinildo. He's quite a versatile player. He can play both center back and obviously like full back, and even if we switch to a 3-back formation, he's gonna be quite good as well. Next to Reinildo, we have yet another La Liga player, and this guy's gold card was pretty insane early game, and I'm pretty sure his path to glory will do the same job, and if not better. Now moving over to the right center back and right back, we're going to put 2 Premier League players to complete the trio of basically Premier League players. First off is Road to the Final Fofana, and next to Fofana we have a player that will give chemistry to Bruno Guimaraes from A Nation, and will give Fofana the league link as well, which will make these 3 Premier League players on 2 chemistry, which is pretty decent. Completing the team, we have yet another player that's there for chemistry reasons, and that's the goalkeeper, that's Unai Simon. And to be honest with you guys, whenever I've used high-rated keepers, they've always been bad for me, so I doubt I'll notice much difference. So this is the full team complete. Now let's take a quick look at the reserves, which this week they're looking quite decent. We have Guehi's Future Stars card, Rebic and Aspas Centurion cards, Bracho has some pretty nice stats, to be honest, so he's gonna be good as a super sub, and we have the Danish base merchant Isaksen. So this is the full team and the reserves complete. Now let's head on over to the wheel to check out what formation we're gonna be using them in. So this is the wheel with all the formations in the game. Now let's give it a quick spin and let's see what it will land on, and hopefully this week we'll get a narrow formation to try out, and let's see. Okay, is this some kind of a joke, EA? Or not EA, but the wheel. We get another 5-back formation. We get 5-1-2-2, so I think this is like 3 or 4 weeks in a row where we haven't gotten a 4-back formation, but you know what, we're gonna take it on the chin. I'm gonna set up the custom tactics and the team lineup, and I'll be back with you in just a second. So guys, I'm back. I've set up all the custom tactics. As you can see, we're in the 5-1-2-2 in every scenario. So this is how the team will line up in game. We have Stoichkov and Nkunku in at the striker position, Guimaraes, Schaefer and Marino at midfield, and in at defense we have Zobalai and Emerson as the wing backs, and Reinildo, Fofana and Araujo as the center backs, with obviously Unai Simone in goal. And same as always when you've used like a 5-back formation, I'm gonna use the D-pad tactic attacking fullbacks. And let's see how we'll fare in FUT Champs. So let's jump on over to the first game. Okay guys, so let's see our first opponent of the day. He has a Fiorentina badge. Let's check his team out. Edison in goal, Lucio, Ramos, Zidane, and the normal Mbappe and Jairzinho. I'm not surprised anymore, but this guy has a really nice team. Everybody has a nice team, so let's see how we're gonna fare against him. Ooh, Marino with a nice interception. Bruno, let's try a long shot here. Okay, it gets blocked. Can we get the ball? Yes, Stoichkov over to Emerson. We're in his box now. Back to Stoichkov. Boom. Can Stoichkov score? Yes. Okay, we take the lead here pretty early. Goal by Stoichkov, assist by Emerson. So that's a nice start of the game. 1-0. Okay, as Zidane here off the corner. Mbappe, he does the heel to ball roll, which works in this case, and of course he scores close to the 45th minute, but that's 1-1, so we missed quite a lot of good chances, so we need to be more clinical in front of goal. Okay, and Nkunku here gets the ball. Schaefer over to Rebic. Boom. Rebic score? Yes, he does. Okay, the substitute Rebic manages to make it 2-1, which is nice. And let's see whether we could keep this result and build on it. Pass it over to Ginola. Ginola, yeah, we left him with lots of space there to shoot, and obviously he's gonna score. He has the 5-star weak foot, and he makes it 2-2. Nkunku to Araujo. Araujo to Rebic. Rebic over to Aspas. Okay, Aspas has some space here. Does well. Okay, we're gonna pass it over to Stoichkov. Stoichkov, weak-footed shot near post, and we take the lead here, 3-2. Now we need to go a bit more defensive just to try to keep the lead. Okay, Cancelo to Ginola, to Zidane, to Puskás, and he manages to go past Araujo there. And yeah, just as I said, we we're gonna go defensive. He pretty much scored off of kickoff. He took his time with the attack, and yeah, it was a decent attack. I can't blame him, and it's 3-3. Okay, this was a pass over to Schaefer, but somehow it locked into Araujo, I believe. Now he has Mbappe to Puskás, and he finishes it. Okay, so a bad pass leads to us actually losing this game in the final minutes. I don't think we'll even have a chance. As soon as we kick the ball, it's going to be over, and yes, it is. Okay, so we start the weekend league with a loss. It's a pretty tough one to take, to be honest. We were in the lead a couple of times, but we just couldn't keep it, and the Jairzinho, Mbappe, Zidane that we normally see managed to get the better of us. But yeah, we're not gonna let this game affect us in any ways. We're just gonna jump on over to the next one, and let's hopefully win a game. Okay, so let's see your second opponent of the day, pay to win. So he's gonna have, let me guess, Mbappe, Jairzinho, Zidane. Okay, he has Zidane, but no Mbappe and Jairzinho. Okay, so that doesn't look like a pay to win team. But let's see how we're gonna fare against this guy. Reno to Schaefer, Schaefer to Emerson, that's onside, and we're going to take the easy goal here and take the lead, 1-0. Okay, smaller wreck. This time his cutback works. It was quite close to the goalkeeper. I was surprised that Unai Simone couldn't get a foot in just to intercept that, but yeah, he takes the lead. Similar to us, he did sweaty it, but I can't blame him, and it's 1-1. Okay, this is a good ball. And okay, we were right in front of him, and we pressed tackle to just get an easy ball, but for some reason my defender just disregarded the ball, and it is a penalty. Let's see whether we can save it. And no, he goes straight down the middle, and that's 2-1. Again, similar to the last goal, it was almost at the end of the game. This time I think we might have an attack, but okay, this is quite bad to lose to 2 late goals. Let's see, it's not over yet.
Very false.
Okay, can we get the ball here? I don't blame him, he wants his win. That's totally normal, and we end up the second game with another loss, so maybe this is one of the worst starts of the weekend league that we've had so far. 2 games, 2 losses. There were like goals in the 89th and 90th minute, so we need to make sure that we're more clinical with our chances, and also we need to improve a bit on our defending. But yeah, let's jump on over to the next game, and let's see whether we could finally win a game. Okay guys, so I've changed a bit the custom tactics and I actually managed to get 1 win off camera. So currently we're at 1 wins and 2 losses. So let's see whether we could get back-to-back wins. Okay, this guy has a... yeah, that's a really nice team. So let's see whether we could get our 2nd win of the weekend league. So Zobalai over to Emerson. This is nice. Schaefer is running in some space as well. We might pass it to him actually. It goes to Nkunku. Boom. Can Nkunku finish? Yes, he does, near post, and we take the lead here in the 4th minute, which is nice to see, and we're 1-0 up. Hey, Stoichkov here, we pass it off. We're gonna pass it back to Nkunku. Can Nkunku finish? Yes, he does. So 2 quick goals by Nkunku. To be honest, I have my doubts whether this guy is playing. He just gave us a lot of space there. Let's see. Okay, so he's playing. Maybe he's not that good. Emerson here steals the ball. Stoichkov to Nkunku. Can Nkunku finish his hat-trick with a Travella? Yes, he does. Okay. I think that might be one of the quickest hat-tricks that we've done. 12 minutes, 3 goals. So this might turn out to be quite an easy game. Schaefer to Stoichkov. Stoichkov over to Nkunku. And can Nkunku score his 5th? Not 5th, but his 4th goal this game? Yes, he does. We managed to get past Alisson quite easily, and this is the Nkunku show, and so this guy who is out, I think. Yep. Okay, so we confirm our 2nd win. Let's just jump on over to the 5th game, and so let's see whether we could actually turn our record into a positive one.
It's so false. It's very bad.
So after 10 games, we're at 5 wins and 5 losses, which is one of the worst starts that we've had to a weekend league so far in Stoichkov's Expendables. And in the next episode, we'll be fighting for rank 5 most probably. But regardless of whether we'll reach it or not, I have prepared for you guys a special pack. And that is the 89 plus Prime or World Cup Icon pack. So if you want to see what I'll get in it, make sure that you subscribe to the channel in order not to miss the next video. And I'll see you guys then. Stay safe. Goodbye.